All right, checking your feedback for your websites. I did a weird thing, and for your actual checklist number one, you submitted the Google Doc checklist, but there isn't a place where you had to submit your website URL. So you're going to be getting your grade breakdown for that assignment in the same one that you're going to get the breakdown for your articles. So just a heads up, two things, one place, my bad, but all the fewer places that you have to check. All right, you can check your feedback. I believe for you guys, your feedback shows up over here above your to-do list if you've got recent feedback. Or, as you can see over here in my grades, I've got a recent grade that I've been given. And if I scroll, this one has a comment for it. So I'm going to click on that comment. This is how you'll see what it is that I said about this assignment. Okay, now look, this big old giant breakdown of everything that you're required to have on your website. So your Me and My Goal page, it should have your goal listed on it. A picture, let me show you that because there were several who were missing it, and so maybe I wasn't clear enough in telling you needed one there, or you just forgot, I don't know. You should have your goal, then a picture. That picture can have just you in it, it can have you and other people, it can be you and your dog, it doesn't particularly, it does matter. Pick a good one that you like and that makes you happy. But you don't have to be alone, like you have to be alone in your top picture, okay? So if I saw that I did not get full points for that picture, if you're showing a 0, it means that it's missing, it just wasn't there. If you got 0.5, it means that it didn't meet the requirement. So like if your top picture has other people in it, if it's not recognizably you, that kind of a thing. Okay, so I got a 0.5 for first steps because they don't relate to my project. And that's something that I would have to fix. These were examples of what you could do, right? And so I haven't tailored it to be my project. So some feedback for myself. I also didn't have milestones, if you noticed. I should have put a little asterisk, is that how you say it? Right here, noting that I have action plan first steps and milestones in here repeated, and it shouldn't be there. So I should have made a comment to myself to get rid of the extras, right? So if you have anything starred, that means that you just need to do it. Something was there that shouldn't be or needs to be or whatever. Okay, picture me in the logo area. I have that. My website is titled. So if you're not sure what that is, oops. The title of your website is this right here, the Miss Lewis Be the Change Project 2020, 2021. So I have that there. Okay, I got a 0.5 for my personalized background image, and my comment is that it's been changed, but it is a watermarked stock photo. So if you look right here, you can see the watermark, and I would need to choose a different image for my background because that one doesn't work. Okay, I didn't have any identifying information. Some of you did. I don't want any Instagram handles. I don't want any Snapchat handles. I don't want your last name on there. So make sure you take all that stuff off. Okay, templates being built. We went through and built each page's template. So each page should have, oh, I've already done my September, but should have September, October, November. So I'm looking for that. And then TED Talk research should also have all the months built in and the beginnings of what you're going to write for each month. Your TED Talk and reflections page. Oh, see, mine doesn't have it. I would get a 0 for that. And then your research articles page. So a lot of you, those grades aren't here. So that's your templates, right? And you get a score for that. So this is 1 score on Canvas. And it's the score for checklist number 1 because that's what we did to build your websites. Maybe I'll change the name to building your websites. Anyway, then I also have your grade for your research articles in this same place so that you don't have to go looking somewhere else. So for my articles, I have the titles of each linked, but I don't have my summary or response for either of them. Remember that your summary and response should also include quotes. So you have to have 2 total for 1 article, which means you could have 1 in your summary, 1 in your response. You could have 2 in your summary and none in your response, or any combination, as long as there are 2 quotes somewhere. So that's where you'll see the feedback for your article's research. And then I got a little note in here telling me that I have extra links and that I need to get rid of them because I have that same article linked so many times. So some work to be done. That's how you interpret your feedback. That's how you find it. I spent a lot of time to give you that feedback, and I will ask you about it. So make sure that you are aware of what it is that I said and that you've made any changes that need to be changed. You may resubmit. It's going to take me a while to get to regrading anything that you have turned in because there is a lot of grading on my plate right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope this is helpful.